Hello everyone, welcome to my video log. Again, it was another 2 weeks. I must say it was quite a good 2 weeks for me. Although the weight actually didn't drop, it actually got back to 90, or at least the average of weighing during those 2 weeks. Mostly 90, I would say. Sometimes I was below, sometimes I was even above, so let's say 90. The good thing is that my body fat percentage dropped again around 1%, let's say 31% now. Um, most of the days I actually measured below, so that's quite good. And honestly, when I was calculating the number with my weight, like, to see exactly what weight is my muscle and what weight is the fat, body fat, the body fat dropped significantly and the muscle actually grew in numbers. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so I cannot be more specific, but still, the trend is good. The only thing is that the weight is still around 90, so I need to work on that. The last 2 weeks I had much more activities. I would say that almost every day I was working out. I finally found my old Garmin watch, so now I'm tracking it again. And the biggest thing that was, I would say, the biggest success of the last 2 weeks was probably the steps of the day, because on average I had quite a large numbers. It was mostly thanks to that one week, the first 4 days, when I was tracking with the Garmin watch. I was actually babysitting my sister's dog, and they live in town, probably 4 or 5 kilometers away from my home. So I was walking there, then I walked the dog. I also had to walk my own dog, so it was very easy every day to do a lot of a lot of steps. Some days I had like around 20K, so that was good. Um, I must say that I'm also feeling a bit stronger regarding those push-ups and everything like that. Like when I was doing my strength training, I was, for example, going to the public bars, so I could do also pull-ups, and I was doing 5 sets of pull-ups into push-ups. So I did like 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and it was working out. So I was surprised that I could do like 5 times 10 push-ups. That was really good for me, and I feel like my endurance is kind of increasing. So that's a good thing. Regarding those pull-ups, I must admit that I am using the rubber bands, to relieve some of the weight, because I couldn't do probably maybe one pull-up, but that would be like super bad technique, and yeah, it's not gonna work. So now I'm using the rubber bands, and we will see if sometime later on I can do it without them. So that's that. And I also start to notice some of little changes when I look in the mirror. Maybe it's just my ego, because when I ask my wife, she's saying like, "No, you look the same." So who knows? But I just wish for the best, and maybe it will start happening. We will see. Another thing is that maybe it's connected to these more activities, because I had more time and less stress, because the work that I mentioned in the last video log actually pan out, and I'm already employed. It's my second day actually today of employment, so that's good. Yesterday and today, I must admit that I didn't work out. Yesterday, it was mostly because of the time, because I had to go to work to the office. Otherwise, I'm working from home. And to the office, it's actually like 4 to 5 hours of traveling for me, one way. So together, like 8 to 9 hours a day. Luckily, I will be going there only once a week. This week twice actually, because I need to go there on Thursdays. But Monday I had to go there for laptop and everything. So yeah, and It was quite tiring, I must admit. And even though I didn't do anything yesterday, I still had a lot of steps in because I'm using public transport. And in my small town, the train station is quite far away, so it still worked out somehow. Today, I would say it was because of the laziness. I had a lot of things to learn in the new job, so I couldn't persuade myself to work out afterwards. But tomorrow I need to do it somehow. Um, Tomorrow I think it's my last day when I try to do it in the afternoon. If that doesn't work out, I will probably just wake myself earlier and just work out before job. So we'll see how it goes. Another thing that I'm considering is to start watching the calories intake because, like I said, the weight for the last 4 weeks didn't drop at all. And I would still like to lose a lot of weight. I believe that my optimal weight would be under 80 kilos for my weight, height because I'm like 178 centimeters tall, so not great. And I'm just thinking of the best way how to do it because I think that to measure like calories intake of every meal every day would be very tedious. But I was thinking like to maybe do it on once a week basis, because if I do it at least one day, at least I will get like rough idea of what kind of meals have what kind of calories, maybe even all the macros, like how much protein is there, to be a bit more conscious about this. And maybe afterwards it will be easier to eyeball it. Sure, I won't be like really precise or anything, but at least I will know if I'm eating like 2000 or 3000 calories or something like that. Because I remember in the past when I was working out a lot, I tried to do that and I was surprised with some meals how much calories it has. For example, the tuna in oil. I was thinking like it's very light meal. I always put it in the salad, and I was like, well, what a nice light dinner. And then I actually looked how much calories it is, and considering it's in olive oil, there is so much calories actually, so I was very surprised. Sure, it should be considered healthy, but you know, like if I want to lose the weight, I need to have calorie deficit, right? So that's my plan, and we will see how it works out. So that's that for the today's video log, and I will see you in 14 days. Have a good one, guys.